Hi, I'm Barbara with Travel Tips and Info, and if you've ever been to the Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, you're familiar with this sign. It's right outside the front entrance. Once you go in, you'll be in the Schiphol shopping plaza. It's full of shops and restaurants, as well as the train station for the airport. I always do any last-minute shopping here, as well as go to the Hines supermarket to get snacks for my trip. That place is amazing. As you can see, there's a Starbucks on the left there, and that's the ticket counter for the train station. You'll see escalators spaced out going down to each track with signs at the top telling you what track number they're for and where the trains are going. It's really well laid out, and also there are train schedule signs above the elevators going down to the tracks. If you don't want to wait in line to get your tickets at the counter, you can buy your tickets at these kiosks, and you can also get what's called an OV card, and that you can reload with money and use on the trains, trolleys, all their public transportation. If you need any last-minute souvenirs, you can definitely get them here. They have cheese shops, places to get Dutch treats and chocolate, as well as a Victoria's Secret, and a Hema, which is like a mini Walmart. It has a little bit of everything. There are two Albert Hines supermarkets in the shopping plaza. This one is called Albert Heijn to Go and is really more of a convenience store. And it's right next door to the Test to Fly COVID testing center. You can just walk in and get a COVID test, or you can make reservations online at test2fly.amsterdam. And that's the number 2, right like you see on the logo there. But they're really quick. You get your results in 20 minutes and they just email you so you can go on to the concourse after you get your test. Here is the full-size Albert Heijn supermarket. It's right next to the KLM plane, and it also has a big blue wooden shoe out front. They have everything, a whole aisle of cookies and candy and chocolate and Dutch treats, and then they've got pre-made meals here like salads, and they have a Thai noodle salad, which is so good. I often take these to the Citizen M Hotel when I have to stay overnight. Giant dairy case with yogurt and custards and all kinds of things. And I also like that you can buy gifts here. So they have this throat waffle tins that are the decorative ones that look like Delft blue, or they had the red Christmas houses. And I really like those for last minute gifts for people. Where you'll find most of the crowd is around the fresh bakery. So they have all different kinds of breads and rolls, all designed to either eat on their own or make sandwiches with. So they have a big cheese section and meats and spreads and all kinds of things that you can put on them. So that's really nice to be able to take on the plane or take into the waiting area before you board. So on to the actual air travel part of this airport tour. Near the entrance, you'll find the flight schedule board. It's a little different than the way they do it in the US, if that's what you're used to. The flights are all listed by scheduled departure time, not by destination. It'll tell you the departure hall number and the counter number where you need to check in. The counters are not set up for specific airlines the way they do in the US. They change according to traffic. So when large flights come through, they allot more counters for that flight. And so it makes the check-in process go much faster. There are signs throughout the plaza with the departure hall number and check-in desk numbers. You'll have to take an escalator or elevator up one floor to the departure hall. Here's a map of the departure area, which looks way more complicated than it really is. Their signs are very good, and there are a lot of airline employees standing near each check-in area to direct you. You'll have to wait in some cattle stall lines to check in and then follow signs to go to security. You can see here there was almost nobody around because I was traveling during COVID times. Now I hear that sometimes you have to wait up to 5 hours. I would check the website at schiphol.nl and see if they are estimating what the waits are before you head to the airport. Once you get through security, you're brought into the big hall that has all the shops and restaurants and a big board that says what gate your flight will be leaving from. And sometimes they don't put that information until like an hour before your flight leaves. So don't worry if you don't see it there. There are maps and signs all over showing you where the shopping is, where the restaurants are. There's a Starbucks there. There are quiet waiting areas. So there's something for everyone. And there's a large restaurant right in the center of this concourse, which I really like. And there are shops where you can get things that you can't get on the other side of security, like throat waffle flavored gin. And there's some other cool shops there too that you can pick up gifts at. Once you leave that area, there are plenty of moving sidewalks going to each gate, and there are these workstations. I'm not sure they're at every gate, but they were at my gate. And they have power and nice tall stools. It's very easy to work on your laptop there. If you're arriving at Schiphol, the signs are excellent in the baggage claim area, and it's big. So just follow the signs to your number, and then you can go through the immigration area. I always go through nothing to declare. It's super fast and easy. And then you go out right at the front entrance. There's all the public transportation. There are buses, there are taxis, and there's a lot of information booths where people can help you find things. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. If so, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want more information on travel, visit my website at traveltipsandinfo.com. Bon voyage!